Alright, so what I'm making tonight wasn't what I was planning on making. I went to the store to buy some stuff and they were sold out of a lot of stuff, so I decided tonight I'm going to improvise with stuff I've got here already to show you that, hey, it's pretty easy to throw stuff together. So what I did was I got some meatballs out of the freezer. You can buy these meatballs at your local store, and they're cheap. You get a whole bag of them. That's probably got, I don't know, 40 or 50 of them for like $5, and they're good. I mean, they cook up good. So put some aluminum foil on the tray and get them out of here. And I just have enough probably for one serving for tonight. But, you know, obviously, well, I don't know. There's probably a serving with some leftovers there. So, because this is pretty filling by the time I get done. So anyways, preset the oven for 350. Oh, there's one more sneaking around in there. And so throw those in the oven. I think on the package, you'll have to read the package. I think it says about 20 minutes. I usually take them and I'll get them and shake them around a little bit after they've cooked for about 10 minutes. So there's that. And we're gonna get some rice. Rice is the easiest thing in the world to make, guys, if you've never made it. I know some people never have, and that's cool, I get it. So real easy. What we do is get a measuring cup. And you know what, honestly, it doesn't matter. If you don't have a measuring cup, just get like a coffee cup. As long as you use the exact same amount of water and rice, you'll have perfect rice. So there's 1 cup of water, and I'm going to put it on the stove and get it boiling. As soon as it comes to a boil, I'll show you what to do with it. But what we'll do is go ahead and get a cup of rice ready. Come on, open up there. All right. So there's a level cup of rice, okay? So we'll set that aside for just a minute. Done with the rice. Put it back. So, next thing I'm going to do is take some cream of chicken soup. Not cream of chicken, sorry, cream of mushroom soup. You can use, with those meatballs, I've used beef gravy with them, with noodles is really good. I might make that for another dinner one of these nights. Noodles are kind of a funny thing. Once you figure out how to make them though, it's not too bad. So, and get a spoon here and get that. Now what I'm going to do, since if I was making it for more than one person, I would do this a little differently, but like I said, this is a throw together what you've got in your cabinet kind of meal thing tonight. So I'm going to take half of this can of cream of mushroom, and there's that. Okay, so there's a half a can. And excuse me, guys, my puppies always watch me cook, and they get underfoot. They don't know any better. Normally when you're making soup, you're going to do like a can of milk to a can of soup, but since we're going to make this cream of mushroom into more of like a gravy instead of a soup, we're going to want it a lot thicker. So don't put near as much milk in there. It's better to not have enough and then have to add a little bit than have too much and have it really watery. So get that all mixed up. Oh yeah, someone complained because I was stirring and it was raking their eardrums, so I'm trying to be more courteous and thoughtful about that. Do it out of the way of the microphone a little bit. But you can see that's still really thick, which is what we want. So we'll put a lid on that and start heating that up. Just turn it on low because we're not in any kind of hurry to get it going. So so there's that. And the next thing we're gonna do is green beans. I'm not gonna bore you with me opening a can, so give me just a second and I'll be back. Alright, so here we go real quick. The water has boiled. Easy peasy. We're gonna take the water off of the heat, okay, and just stir the rice in there. Make sure the rice is all coated with the water. Like I said, super easy. Cover it. Leave it the hell alone. Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. Just get it out of your way. Let it do its thing, okay? And it'll be great. Alright, so there's that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a can of French green beans. I'm going to throw the rest of this in there, or at least a good portion of it. So there's that. Get this fork here and stir it up a little bit. And you know, like when I make a holiday meal, I'll make green bean casserole and do it all fancy with the dried onions on top and everything, and I bake it when I do that. But you know, like I said, I'm just throwing this together, and I'm just going to cook this on the stove top, and it'll be just fine. Got it all mixed in there real good together. I know this is something everybody and their brothers had before, so. And I'm just going to leave it on low, let it cook on low. So there's that. Alright, so now everything's just going to have to set. Let me get these meatballs here and shake them around a little bit. So you can see those are starting to cook down. Just kind of shake them so they don't stick. And as long as they're not touching, that's good. Throw them back in there and let them go a few more minutes. Like I said, cook time is about 20 minutes. I think we're about 10 minutes in right now, so we're good. So we'll let all that kind of simmer down and be back in a minute. Alright, so here we go. Let's put our improvised dinner together. So we got I'm looking for. Put a couple of these. Well, let's do it this way. I think I like this idea better. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and fork. Where are you, fork? There you are. All right, now you see the rice drank up all the. So now all we gotta do is just stir it around a little bit, fluff it up. We got good rice. So take some rice, put it on here, make a little bed of rice. That's good. And put that there. Then we're gonna take these meatballs and get about 4 of them. That'll leave me a few to eat next time when I have seconds later or tomorrow, whichever the case may be. And let's get the cream of mushroom that we left really thickened up. That's really good. So let's just take that. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks pretty good right there. Alright. And last but not least, let's take this green bean casserole. Get a serving of that ready. And I'll probably make a slice of bread and butter with this. Oops. So, and that's a lot. That's really filling. That's a lot of food, guys. That's tasty too. So, steaming hot deliciousness, and that's a full plate of food. That's going to fill anybody up, and I actually have 2 servings here. So here's what I'm going to do. this is another great way to do this. We got this rice in here, and I still got a good serving of rice in there. So I'm going to take the rest of my meatballs and put in there. Okay, those are down in there. And then I'm going to take the rest of my gravy, if I can figure out what to do with my fork. Okay, take the rest of my gravy and just put it right on top of that. So I got one skillet instead of 3 that's going to be in the fridge. This will all get mixed together anyways. And what I usually do is take it out of the skillet when I'm ready for my seconds and put it in a bowl and just nuke it. And it turns out really good. As long as you cover it when you nuke it, because if you don't, the rice dries out. So that goes in the fridge. Got my plate of food here ready to roll. Make some bread and butter, and it's dinner time. That's rice, cream of mushroom soup, meatballs, and green beans. Basically, I've got, I don't know, $5 for a whole bag of those meatballs. So I might have 50 cents worth of meatballs there, and probably not that. Maybe a quarter's worth of rice, and not even that, probably 10 cents worth of rice. Can of green beans was $1.19, I think, and the can of cream of mushroom was about the same. So $3, maybe $3.50. So, and like I said, I've got enough for 2 people. So really, you know, you're feeding 2 people a good hearty meal for $7. Can't beat that. Enjoy, guys.